Hello and welcome back to Cookie and the Haydens, and I'm car boot Kris.
No, you don't know who I am by now.
Introduce yourself.
Bargain Bell, hi.
Well, we've got quite a few in already, which is good, which is excellent. Thanks for joining us. Have we got anyone decent in?
Everybody's decent if they're willing to watch us on a Monday night.
Just testing.
We have DMH Products. Hello.
He was in very early.
Yeah. We have Ronnie Lamborn. Ronnie Lamborn. We have Paul C. We have the Tat Doctor. We have Oliver Ian. Blake Lennon. Danny Parkin. Yes Media Lads. Vintage Vandal. TKA. Paul Warren. And Retro Reselling. Hello.
Hello, everybody. And Blake says, eBay reseller on Insta here. All right. Okay. Yes. Great. Just starting my reselling career. How are we? We are good. Yeah. Says, how are you guys? Yeah, we are good. Thank you very much. And thanks for joining us. Good to have you on, and good to connect with you on Instagram as well.
And we'll just say hi. We've got a couple more drop in. We've had Double Karma and Vicky Bluebird.
Hello,
guys.
I'm just trying to see if I recognize any sort of new names in there. Retro. So Matt says he's decent.
Good.
He picked up some decent bits at the weekend. I know that much. I've watched his video.
Are you all like us? Are you all prepped and ready for this hour-long waffle with your brew?
We've got our brews ready for the long haul.
We have.
So,
we have treasures now then. Hello from Michigan.
Michigan.
Hi.
Where is that? I know it's America, of course, but I just don't know where it is in America. Give us a clue. Hello from Michigan.
Michigan. We're terrible at pronouncing things, aren't we?
I know, we are pretty bad. Double Karma says, cheers in the shout out. That's what you get for being on time. You get a proper shout out.
Yeah.
And it's in the Midwest.
I still have no idea.
Where's the Midwest?
Can't tell, geography's not our strong point.
Is it the Wild Wild West?
What is put north?
No.
North of Chicago.
No, so that's really north then, isn't it? It's like Alaska. Is it like near Alaska? We are terrible.
I'm not even joining in this. I don't even know where I am, where I live, let alone in America.
I know a lot of parts of America, but there's just certain places I just have not got a clue, because you see them in the films and stuff, and obviously you don't know. So eBay reseller Sandwell, who has his own channel, says, hi guys, did we have a good weekend?
We had a busy weekend, and not all reselling, just
generally busy. I went to a couple of car boots on the Sunday morning. I also went to one on Saturday, which was the biggest letdown ever. So if you're on my Instagram, you'll see that I picked up absolutely zero I can't remember the last time I picked up nothing from a car boot.
And I went to no car boot sales this weekend. I left Kris to it all because I've had a busy weekend with my boys. I've had a catch up with my eldest, who's just popped into the chat. Hi, Key. Nice to see you managed to join us. Bless him, he normally misses them because he don't finish work till 7. So now we've done it a little bit later. He can join and cringe at his mummy and stepdad live on YouTube.
Yeah.
And yesterday was busy because we had a big family gathering because my youngest one is due to go to university soon. So we was all wishing him well and sending him away with lots of cake, weren't we?
Yeah. So Adrian says, greetings all. Hi Adrian, I hope you're doing well. Retro says, have we listed any of our Jurassic Park World haul? I've done it today, Matt. It's my eBay day today, so it's the day when I'm not in my day job. So I've listed all the bits, and actually I say I've listed them, they're all in draft. So I've saved them in draft. I've got about 25-30 items in draft, and I'll drip feed them this week. So we'll put a few in tomorrow and the day after probably. But yeah, I've put the broken ones on, I've put all of them on. So they're all ready to go.
Vicky Bluebird commented saying that she's in Florida but used to be from Michigan. So she went from very north to very south.
That's got to be a good deal, hasn't it?
Is that from very cold to very warm?
You've got to have got the better end of the stick there, moving to Florida. Oh, hang on. KLC says, hey. So hello.
Hi.
How are you doing? You all right, Louise? Anyone else? So I'm just checking through the chat. I'm useless because my eyes start going funny because we've got this big light here, so I can't see.
Thanks, Danny. Danny said I don't look old enough to have kids at uni. Well, that's my youngest. Yeah, my youngest will be 19 in September, and Kieran, who's in the chat, he's my eldest little darling, and he's 21. So I might not look it, but I definitely am old enough.
You're not modest, are you? Peter's in. Oh, it moves when I'm clicking on someone's name. Hello to TKA as well.
TKA says that a balloon behind you both. Sorry, I'm being nosy. I have, and that is purposely there because I forgot to mention in amongst our celebrations over the weekend, it was actually our first wedding anniversary yesterday, wasn't it, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
Time flies when you're married to your best friend. Can't believe it's been a year already. And for those of you that don't know, we actually had, let me hold this up.
I'm going to show them something in a minute.
A Walking Dead themed wedding last year, and it was amazing. It was brilliant. Best day of my life. Don't know about yours. But yeah. I'm
going to show you something just to celebrate our first wedding anniversary in a minute and share it with you.
We do have a shout out to somebody else though, don't we?
Who? Oh yes, it was Nick and Andrea's wedding anniversary on the same day as ours. So happy anniversary as well.
Yeah, happy anniversary, guys.
Peter Ray's in. Hi Peter, hope you're okay. I need to catch up on this chat has flown through. I don't even know where I'm up to.
Tommy Bernard wants to know, could we have pillows of the TV show The Office made? We certainly
Why not? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We can get anything done.
You name it, we've got it.
I'm just seeing if I've missed anything before I crack on. Thanks for the happy anniversaries, everyone.
Thanks,
guys. I think that's it. Could you have a you've said that, haven't you? Okay, cool. So it is our first anniversary. How long have we actually been together? Just remind me, I'm testing you.
8 years.
You sure?
We've officially known each other 10 years in October, and we've been together 8.
Correct. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask me what I had for tea 3 hours ago, and I couldn't tell you. That's old age setting in.
I'm terrible with dates and stuff, so just don't even go there.
Oh, he is. We actually got together around about my birthday in January, and because we couldn't pinpoint an exact day when we became official, we decided to have our get together anniversary the 15th, and my birthday's the 16th. He could never get it right.
No.
He just couldn't get it right.
So just before we carry on, it just reminded me, I just had a message from someone on Instagram. I don't know if they're watching, but I need to give a little shout out because I thought it was really good that someone on Insta called Secondhand Store, but spelled secondhand STR. So if you want to check them out, they're in California, and they were listening to, I didn't tell you this, did I? They were listening to one of our live shows while they were driving from Fresno, I don't know where that is, in California to San Diego.
Right.
And it's quite a long drive apparently. But they weren't watching obviously, but they were listening to the
audio.
Encourage
that.
They were listening to the audio, and when I found out, I thought that was really cool. So thanks for listening.
Yeah, that's
Secondhand STR. Just look for them on
cool.
Instagram.
I'd like to say, yeah, my voice is a bit sort of drony though. That must be like, I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep while driving. Don't agree.
Okay. So I've got a few. Well, here's the format. We're a bit loose today on the format of the show. So I've got some pickups from. Oh, I've left Peter. Sorry, Peter. I've left you on there. Well, do I get you off now? There it is.
Tommy said, "Well, I watch every show, so tell them to do better." That's because you're dedicated. Dedicated.
So yeah, the show is going to be some pickups from the car boot as usual, which we always do throughout every show that we do. I've got a few things to mention, some new little ventures, some ideas that I've got running around in my head for future shows. But before we carry on, because it is our anniversary, I thought I'd share some of our pictures from our wedding just to show you how weird it was.
I'm always dubious when he does this. Is there anything dodgy?
No. It's just our standard pictures. I'll show you a few just to see the shock level that we get. So I'm going to attempt to screen share here at this point. So if we go like that, and then if I just shrink that down.
I'll apologise if we lose anybody at this point.
Put that one up. Right, so you look pretty badass on there.
I do, yeah.
These are our official wedding photos done by a professional. We had them in all different kinds of...
He was a nervous wreck before we asked him to do this, but he did some amazing photographs, didn't they?
Our rings on our... This
ring cushion.
Ring cushion is made out of one of the shirts of my dad, who died a year before our wedding, so he couldn't be there, but he was there in spirit.
Yeah, he was. That ring cushion was beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Freaky. We had our makeup professionally done by some makeup artists.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm not sure what you guys think, but I think we got a really good combination of Walking Dead theme and wedding going on here.
Look at the state of you. Are we still seeing this? Is it coming through all right?
Yeah, we're still seeing it.
Some of our guests.
Yeah, I can only say our guests were fantastic. They so got into the theme of it. They either came as zombies, characters from The Walking Dead, or survivors. And everybody said what an amazing day they had because it was just so relaxed. And it was the one time they weren't bothered about getting dirty because they were already covered in blood and muck and everything to begin with.
It was good.
Oliver Ian said he even had a plush in your wedding photos. Yep, and he destroyed that plush himself, poor little bear. We still got him somewhere.
I have got it somewhere. I've saved that one.
Yeah, we've still got him somewhere.
We made a lot of these props ourselves to go with the theme. That's a good one.
Yeah, we've got some proper action shots going on.
I'll just show you a few more and then we'll crack on because it's probably boring you to death. Have you seen my Merle arm? It was good, that. Yeah. What did you think when you saw that? Because she came up the aisle, she didn't have a clue that I had this arm, this prosthetic arm.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't notice it at first because I was too nervous. But then, yeah, when we got to the front and I clocked it, it was like, oh my God.
What are you doing, you absolute muppet?
So yeah, all in all, we had a fantastic day, didn't we?
Yeah. Very good.
Right. Shall we give people back their channel and get rid of our wedding photos?
It's me and NJ, my best man. I wanted to get to that one because I really like that shot.
Yeah.
Has it come up on there?
It has.
Yeah, it's like looking up over the balcony in the venue. Anyway, right, okay, let me try and get back without cutting you all off. you if I go like that.
TK said the makeup person did one hell of a job. They did, and amazingly, just where we live, we're just right next to an industrial estate, and there's a makeup place literally across the road. You can see it from our house. So all we had to do was walk across the way to have it done, and they did. They were having a heart attack, to be fair, with the amount of fake blood that was all over their beautiful studio, but they did do an amazing job. It was brilliant. So yeah.
Okay.
So thank you for all your comments.
Yeah. And happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary. Nutty Squirrel. That's somebody new. Nutty Squirrel says happy anniversary, amazing photos.
What's your story, Nutty Squirrel? I'm intrigued. Let us know who you are and what you do, if you feel like it.
I tell you what, we should have got a picture of Kieran up on there though, because he's in the thing, isn't he?
Did we not?
We had him dressed. We had Kieran. Kieran was dressed up as a zombie, bless his little cotton socks.
Okay, so I'll do a couple of pickups and then we'll move on from there. So I've got quite a few coats, and now's a good time to be buying and listing your coats because the weather's starting to change and people are looking for coats again. So now is a really good time to pick them up and list them.
Kieran says, please don't. It's fine. We'll save you that one. Don't you worry.
So I tend to do really well on super dry.
We both do.
Yeah. We always pick up super dry stuff. Even t-shirts sometimes do well. Jumpers and coats especially. And I think I've got 3 or 4 super dries here from one car boot, and they all came reasonably priced as well. I've got a standard super dry jacket. This is just your standard sort of grey with the red detail jacket. I think this was £4, but that'll sell. It's in really good condition. Probably £25 or something, £30 maybe. For that, I got this diesel, and I paid up for this. I kind of got a bit carried away because it was going to rain, and I just thought I need to buy some stuff, so it's worthwhile. And I got this diesel jacket.
Top tip there with that last little comment. Don't get carried away and spend more money than you want just because it's about to rain. That is not good reselling.
Well, I did get some decent stuff out of it. It's a really nice diesel jacket. The only thing is, it needs a wash because, whew, absolutely pongs. Just smell that.
Don't stick it in my face.
But it's a real nice jacket, but I paid 15 quid for that. So I think it's got money in it. I can't find any that are listed or sold for the same as this. So I'm probably going to aim for about 50 and maybe take 40 on it on a best offer. But I really like it, and God, I hate it when they smell like that.
Vicky Bluebird has asked, were there any shows in the running as a theme for the wedding? It's cool to have an unusual theme, and the answer to that is no.
Any what?
Any other shows in the running for our theme for the wedding? No, it was always going to be Walking Dead.
I got this bench tracksuit top. And again, I kind of paid a bit too much for it, but it is quite a nice tracky top. I paid £8 for that. And
I think he was done over with that because I don't think bench is a good enough name to be paying £8 for.
Well, the thing is, I bought it as a bundle. I got the diesel. I got a Nike golf top, which I'll show you in a minute. And this. So this worked out at £8. But I really wanted the other 2 items, but I just thought, well, I still think there's money in that. Even if I got 20 quid for it, I still think I might be able to make some reasonable money out of it. And this is the Nike top, which I wanted. It's a Storm Fits waterproof jacket.
That's not bad.
And these Nike golfing tops really do well. I've sold quite a few. I've sold polo shirts and Nike golf, all sorts. So this was £8 as well. Because it came as part of a bundle. So I'm hoping that this one and the diesel will bring home the money.
Nutty Squirrel said, Ellie on Facebook found you through Money Mentals group.
Who's that?
The Nutty Squirrel.
Oh, yeah.
Said Ellie on Facebook found you through Money Mentals group.
Ah, cool. Excellent.
TK says a coat is a must with the weather changing. To be fair, with the way our weather is, you need coat one day and blooming shorts the next.
It's been bloody cold today. You know, I nearly put the heating on today. I was that cold. And that is bad for me. I mean, I don't put heating on until like the 1st of December. But today was chilly.
I don't believe it.
I was going to shut.
What do you think about that, Key? Kris putting the heating on.
Chance.
Bless him.
James Collect says, evening. Hello, James. Good to have you in.
We've got Millionaire Militaria.
Yep. Hello.
Key said, talk about recognition. He said about us getting onto Twitter with our wedding, got recognised in a few different places. Yeah,
The Walking Dead, the show themselves, actually featured our wedding video, which if you want to have a look for the official wedding video that I made myself, if you want to have a look for the video, it's on my YouTube channel, and it actually got put onto the Walking Dead's website and
comicbook.com.
Comic book, was it?
Is it comicbook.com?
I think so, yeah. Comicbook.com used it as well. They made a little article about it and it got tweeted all over Twitter.
And we ended up in a few foreign ones, didn't we? Where somewhere in Portugal.
So yeah, we did get a bit of coverage from that. It was really good. Did Jason help us out with that? Did he send it to somebody in America? I can't remember.
Not sure.
I think Jason might have sent it to somebody for us.
Kevin said, never ever seen that. You're putting the heating on.
Yeah.
True that.
The thing is, when he decided to pay some rent, then I'd have put the heating on.
Oh, Kieran, he's dissing you when you can't argue back.
Right. Do a couple more jackets because we're on a roll. This is an unusual super dry. It's a lady's. It's a lady's sort of short waist length super dry.
With like 3/4 length
sleeve. 3/4 arms.
Yeah.
And kind of a weird neckline going on.
It's nice,
but it's quite cool.
It is nice, but I can see why someone's kind of handed it over because it wouldn't go with everything.
No, it's got like this fishtail back on it as well. Yeah, but that was £4. Definitely going to have money in it. I picked up this. Now I don't normally pick up the ladies' clothes much, but these were like decent makes and a good price. I like this one. This is a fire trap long ladies' coat, and it was only £3, so I just picked it up. And again, I'm thinking winter's coming, people are going to start buying the coats again.
I don't like that one.
You're not?
I wouldn't buy it.
You wouldn't have bought it? Why?
I just mean personally, I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, but I'm not buying it for me or you. I'm buying it to sell.
Excuse me, when you pick things up that I like, do you not think that I should get, for Stabs, if he buys stuff that's a really good make that would normally cost me a fortune, fits me and I really like, I should at least get a look in?
Right, listen a minute. When I came in from the car boot...
No, I don't mean that particular coat. I'm talking about the one that you've not let me have that you've listed on eBay.
No, that one's worth too much money.
He got an amazing super dry coat, a really, really nice one. And I really liked it. And it fitted me perfectly. But he's listed it. Don't you think that's mean?
I did list it with a caveat, if you remember, that if it didn't sell within a month, you could have it. Now, this is a good one. I paid up on it, but this is a limited edition. I didn't even know they did limited editions of these, but it's a leather.
Really nice.
A leather super dry limited edition jacket, men's jacket.
It weighs a ton.
It is really heavy, but it is really nice as well.
Yeah.
The lady actually said to me that her husband only wore it once because it was so heavy. But it is proper nice, that. And I paid 15 quid for it. But looking on eBay, this could sell for 60, 70 upwards.
Wow, I can imagine it's proper good quality. That really good.
It might even be like close to 100 quid. There's not many. I saw one that looked very similar, and it was like 70, 80 pounds. So
it does. Ronnie says it looked like a motorcycle jacket. It would do really well as a motorcycle jacket. To be fair, it's really good quality.
It is. It's really nice.
Yeah. And can I just say the census on here is that I should have had the jacket. Oliver Ian said it would have been a great anniversary present.
Yeah, where's my anniversary present?
What's the giant balloon behind?
Oh, thanks for the balloon. Yeah, so those were the sort of clothing items, the jackets that I picked up. So yeah, I paid up on a couple of them, but the way I have it, I expect to pay a little bit less when you're at a car boot because people are letting things go cheaper than a charity shop. However, the way I sort of think about it in my head is, if you're in a charity shop and you saw those at like £8 and £15, I probably would have bought them. So is it any different at a car boot?
I agree, apart from the bench. That's the only one I really don't think I'm going to make much money on.
With that one, I just kind of, it literally started raining and I thought I need to just grab stuff quick before. And I think I still think even if it's worth 50, even if it sells for 15 quid, I've not lost, have I?
I think you'll be pushing it.
It's got to be worth 15 quid, I think. I'll show you the next bag of stuff in a minute, but something that I've been trying to do, and I just want to sort of gauge people's opinion, because we need to like make a campaign up for this. If people you're wondering what I'm going to say, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right. Who has watched the most watched Car Boot Kris video? Do you know which one it is?
Have I watched it?
Yeah, of course you have. Seen them all. Technically, it's not Car Boot Kris, but I am in it. But it's one of the reseller videos that I've done. But it's my most watched reseller video.
Which one's that?
Can anyone guess what it is? Can you guess? Which is the most watched reseller video? Reseller related video?
No.
Have any of you watched the Fix It Frida video?
Oh, is that the most watched?
That's the most. That is my most watched.
If you haven't watched it, it's bloody fantastic.
If you've not watched Fix It Frida, right? Frida is my mum, right, and she is our go-to person for fixing plushes and sewing things up and fixing anything that needs sewing up or repairing. She will do. She's done an amazing job on some
and restitching that together.
She's done an amazing job on like some coats that have had big holes in the pockets. And
she's great with the Build-A-Bears when we need to take the inside bits out to sort them out and put them back in, isn't she?
Yeah, she's brilliant with any of that.
Sorry, just on that note, you want to tell them what noise the Chelsea bear had inside it?
Who was it that mentioned it last time?
It was Oliver Ian who said about it being a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It actually wasn't. It was.
I can't remember.
Superman.
All right. Yeah, we bought a bear, a Chelsea bear, Chelsea football Build-A-Bear, and it had Superman sound in it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Right, carry on.
So yeah, what I was saying was the Fix It Frida video, if you've seen it, is my most watched reseller related video. Now what I've been trying to do for ages is get Frida, my mother, to come on this show.
It's never going to happen.
So we can ask questions and you can speak to Car Boot Kris's mum, Fix It Frida, and Bargain Bell on a live show.
I am staying out of this one. I'm sorry, you're on your own.
The problem is she doesn't want to come on because she reckons you're all just going to take the mick out of her, basically. She's
camera shy.
Yeah, but she made that video all right with us, didn't she?
She's hilarious, but she's camera shy. It's never going to happen. I'm so staying out of this one. Domestic, all the way.
So if you think there's a way that I can convince or blackmail my mum to come on the show. It'll be a right laugh. But I just don't think it's going to happen. But I really want it to happen.
He has been pecking her head for ages, and she's adamant.
I've been asking her, but she just will not have it. So I'm just thinking of what levels of blackmail I can go to.
Pushing your luck there.
Buy a present, Peter says.
Trust me, I need more than that.
I'm always buying her presents.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not. You get her to do stuff, and I buy her presents to say thank you.
Well, me is us. Biscuits.
Gin might work.
TKA says Mummy knows best.
Is that Mummy knows best as in that's why she's not coming on the show?
Yeah, maybe. Gin, yeah. So anyway, that's a plan for the future, is to try and get Fix It Frida on this show. Maybe she could fix something live on the show. She
tell you something, when it comes to fixing stuff, she used to be a machinist, didn't she, at one point? And she is brilliant. She did all my alterations on my wedding dress and all sorts. She is
well, she did it professionally, so yeah. She is very good at it. She fixed a really expensive jacket that I wanted to resell because there was a rip on the back that I didn't even notice somehow, and she took it away. She literally unstitched it from the back, restitched it, and you will never know it was even there. She did an amazing job on it.
Adrian says we'll have to find the video and post it all over Facebook reselling group.
Do it, Adrian, do it.
It's hilarious.
We need
it's so funny.
Fix It Frida on this show.
Oh, there you go. Weekend away for her.
Jesus, I don't want her on that much. Woman, it's gin, then it's biscuits, and now it's a weekend away. What else?
Can we just nip back up here? Retro Reseller asked a question.
Oh, sorry.
And said, anyone ever posted to Republic of Ireland, and who's best to use for price?
I don't do it independently. I just do it using GSP. So if anyone else has got any suggestions, what kind of size item is it? Because actually, saying that, I posted something to who was it who wanted the thing? It was
the little banner thing.
Yeah.
It was it
DBG. I posted a flag thing to DBG, and I did that independently, but it didn't cost a lot, but it only went as a letter because I squashed it down into a letter. But
I'm curious as what Peter was asking. He said, did you have a GIMP mask on?
What does that mean?
Was that to Kris?
Peter Shaw.
I'm confused as to where that came from.
Peter also says we need a crowdfunding page.
What, to afford Frida's weekend
fee.
Away?
No, a fee to her appearance fee.
Oh, right.
Okay, right. So we've done that. Let me tick this off. We've done that. Now, this time next week, we've got a special guest on, and you've all probably seen him before on other channels. He's been on Nick's channel before now, as well as some others. But Rod from Pommy Pickers is coming on our channel. Yay! This time next week. So 8 p.m. our time, normal slot, 8 p.m. He's getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to come on our show. So
dedication.
He did warn us that he might be in his pajamas.
Maybe we should have a pajama party.
We could all wear our pajamas.
Can we wear our pajamas? Pajama party this time next week. Whoop.
I don't wear any.
Just the GIMP mask.
All right. Calm down. Don't get too excited. Yeah. So we've got Rod from Pommy Pickers coming on 8 p.m. this time next week. So be there. We're going to be talking all things UK to Australia, the differences in reselling, why he moved over there, what he does on a day-to-day basis, It should be good. It will be a good little live show.
Last week, definitely going to a pajama party.
We're taking this channel all around the world, right? We've done Vegas, we've done England, we've done Australia.
Well, we haven't, but we will be doing.
We will have. So where can we go after that?
Ireland, DBG.
Who else have we got? Yeah. Who else? Anyone else in any other countries that we can go live in?
Peter Shaw meant his comment was was Chris's most watched video the one wearing a kid mask. How have you found that one on there? I thought you got rid of it.
Just a small box of figures. A small box of figures. Royal Mail 14.75. Ooh, that's a bit nasty, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't advise on that one, Matt. I don't know if anyone else can tell you. Post it in the Monumental group. See if someone wants to suggest to you.
Adrian says, we want Fix It Frida. When do we want her now? You need to screenshot these and send them to your mum.
Tommy says, we love Rod. He comes on our show. He's a riot. Yes, he did tell me, actually, Tommy, that he'd been on your show. So, yeah. He's coming on ours now, so he's going to be all ours. He's not going on yours again. He's coming on ours permanently every week.
Bernard also says there's some other great Aussie resellers. 2 Aussie Thrifter.
Oh yeah, follow them. Look, Mum, I'm hustling.
Oh, there you go. I'm glad you could read
that. That could be a new one. I'm not sure if I'm subbed. I'm basically subbed to every reseller that I can find.
That might be another one for you then.
Wolverhampton. We should get Matt on sometime as well. It'd be good. He does loads of retro stuff, obviously retro reselling, but some of his pickups, I don't even know how he finds this stuff. What have we got on there? Tommy says we've had plenty of our US, Australia ads here from UK. Great. You've been everywhere like us. Been around the block.
Gary Nicholson has put the details in parcels to go. Parcels
to go. Yeah.
Yeah, to get the best price.
Yeah, that's probably the best way, Gary. Definitely. There you go, Matt. Do that. Okay, so I've ticked off that I've mentioned Pommy Picker. If you've got any questions, please put question in capital and we'll shout it out. So here's something else I was thinking of doing. Like one day, and I'm not saying this anytime like soon, but maybe at some point, an all-day marathon live session. An all-day session. How do you fancy that?
What we're talking here? Drinking gin.
An all-day live. So basically, a marathon live reseller from morning till evening.
Having different people.
Yeah, and anyone can. I'll put a link in the what do you call it, that thing? Description. In the chat.
Yes, in the chat.
I'll put a link in the chat, and anyone can drop in and out during the whole day. I'll run the live. So what I'll probably do is do it on an eBay day, and
so you're doing it on your own then.
Well, unless you're off, what else can I do? Do it a weekend, I suppose. Could do it a weekend, couldn't we? But maybe whilst we're listing and doing some little reselling jobs, packaging and stuff, we'll go live and we'll stay live all day. Invite any of you guys with your channels and stuff to come on, in and out. You can stay for half an hour, 10 minutes, 20 minutes and drift off, and someone else can come in and we'll have like this marathon live session. How does that sound?
CKA said the sound of an all-day session had me like, what you say? Yeah, but then it went downhill when he said it was reselling and not gin. I'll just come in the evening with my gin.
Peter Ray says, I've done a few like Steve Green, Reseller Lads, Derek, the Tap Peddler, Karen, and Todd Flipping a Hustler on too. Excellent. I was thinking like, because I do a full day, so I could do like 8 in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, like a working day live session. We'll just stay live all day. Anyone can drop in if they want to come on. Be a good idea, that, isn't it?
That's not a full day.
What do you call a full day?
8 till 8.
What? 12 hours? I'll be knackered. But yeah, and as far as watching, if you don't want to, if you can't come on, you know, and be a part of it, you know, you can just watch.
That's good. Oliver Ian said, sounds like a challenge. Who can last the longest?
Yeah.
Who can come and stay in Chris's company?
Who can what?
The longest.
What?
What did I say?
I won't go there because I won't get monetized if we go any if we do anything further than what we've said now. I will not earn any money off this video.
I know, I have no idea what you're talking about. So yeah, it looks like
Peter says he'll be up for it. He's quite happy to join in a session. He'd rather take part than watch, which is always good.
And we literally just said last night with Zahir that no one in the UK does live working hangouts. If you search that term, we have tons of them daily in the US. Yeah,
I've watched quite a few, Tommy. You know, when I'm working all day listing and stuff, I just see what's currently on live, who's going and stuff, and I'll just flick them on. So
James Collect says, with Loot Crate going bust, are you hoping there's a warehouse in the UK somewhere that needs emptying?
Loot Crate have gone bust? I did not know that. When did this happen?
Why did you have to tell him? Oh no, we're now going to need a storage unit.
I would well buy loads of that stuff up.
He says, I had a good haul last year when some guys who emptied a warehouse, I stupidly didn't buy the whole van for 600.
Oh, you should have bought it all. Don't leave any of it.
Yeah.
I'd have taken it all. I shall have to keep an eye out. That's a shame. You know what? I'm not surprised because they've been bloody awful. Their last year has been shocking. The service they've given me has been really bad. Missed deliveries, month late, 2 months late. I think I'm still waiting for the box. I probably will never get it now anyway. And the contents of the Loot Crate has been really bad recently as well. So I'm glad I'm not subscribed anymore, really. I mean, I love getting the stuff and some of it's really good and that, you know, really enjoyed getting them and selling them and collecting them. But
as I've said before, our neighbour doesn't know. She's the one that takes them all in.
I'm disappointed that they've gone under though, but I can understand. They've just not been good enough.
So Peter said message him and he'll pop on for a bit. TK says time and place. He's there. Oliver said Kris is off to the auctions for Loot Crate. I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come. I'm dreading leaving him alone now. I'm gonna come home to just mountains of stuff. Oh, someone's put, Paul C has put, no, they got a $10 million cash injection. So does that mean they're not going bust or they are going bust? Have you got us all excited for no reason?
DBG's just popped in. We've been talking about you, so you're a bit late.
Yeah, well, your ears burning.
Yeah, we've been talking about you.
We need you as our next live guest, being over in Ireland.
You'll have to rewatch the start. Okay, so I can tick that off. All day marathon is a possibility.
Oliver Ian said people used to moan about duplicate items. You did get a lot of duplicate items,
yeah,
in store.
The general quality just went down and down. I mean, at one point it was really good. I was reselling stuff and keeping stuff and making profit on the things that were coming, but it just got really poor. Anyway, I've said it before about Loot Crate. Endless amounts of teas and coffees.
And gin.
What's that? Jason Heron says selling 90s action figures from DC comic canon bundles or on their own. Well, I'm not quite sure. I'll tell you who Matt Retro Reselling might be able to answer that. Or Peter Ray's good with comics as well. So I'm just catching up.
Tommy Bernard said everyone wants DBG. She's like bum crap picker. Do either exist?
Peter says Loot Crate was once the go-to company for monthly shipments. Yeah. Now its stock has run dry. Plans for a Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Oh dear. It's sad that really, because they had a really good thing going there, and who knows what went wrong there.
I wonder.
Yeah, but when they had the normal Loot Crate and the Loot Crate, what was the big one? DX Loot Crate. It was really good, and then they started putting Harry Potter Loot Crates, Marvel Loot Crates, Child's Loot Crates, Girls Loot Crates. I think they diversified far too wide, and then they couldn't keep up with
what they were putting in them,
what they needed to go in them. So all these suppliers, they were having to go to get different kinds of items like Harry Potter stuff and all that. And then obviously they lost. I think they just lost the plot.
And they weren't saving much on packaging, because when they used to like forget to put a t-shirt in, they'd send you a whole box with just the t-shirt in, wouldn't they? Wow.
So. Matt says he always tries to sell figures individually and then bundle what doesn't. Yeah, it sounds like a plan, that. And James sort of reiterated what I said. There's like 20 different Loot Crate boxes and it became 80% filler, which is absolutely true, yeah.
TKA says, I'm just waiting for the next time Kris brings home a shocking crazy car boot pickup. If you know, you know.
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm not. I don't want those moments.
Oh, you do.
I dread it when I get a text. I dread it when I get a text message going, got something to show you when you come home.
It'd be boring otherwise, wouldn't it? I mean, you're laughing, but you know what? I've probably made my money back on that lingerie.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I've made my money back on that, and now everything that I sell is profit. So
every so often he just pops up like the other day and goes, another pair of knickers sold.
Yeah.
They're haunting me. That underwear is haunting me.
Okay, right. Let's do a few more pickups.
Dig in your bag.
Oh, it's like lucky dip.
It is.
It's not really my style, but I picked it up anyway. It's actually
go with his ladies' underwear.
Yeah. It's a GHD case, but it doesn't have the straighteners, and it's a travel case.
Very pretty.
It's still got the brand new, and I'm hoping these are genuine now. There's a lot of fake GHDs, but it's still got the genuine. I'm saying it's genuine. I haven't done my research on it, but it's got the travel hairdryer in there, which is all unused. It works. I've tested it. It cost me £5 for this case with the hairdryer, and providing that is a genuine hairdryer, it is going to be well worth it. They're going for over £30. It's a shame the hair straighteners weren't in there, because they're always worth good money, aren't they? But that was a £5.
It's such a minefield for GHDs. There's so many fakes out there, because I know my sister tried to get me some a few years back, and she got 3 pairs off eBay, and all 3 pairs she had to send back because she couldn't confirm they were real. Because I know with the straighteners you can check the barcodes and stuff on them on a website, and it'll tell you if they're genuine or not. So we gave up in the end, but there doesn't seem to be a barcode on that hairdryer, so I'm hoping that's not a bad sign.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's genuine. The lady said it was genuine, but obviously you have to check it out yourself. You know, you can trust to a certain extent, but I don't want to list something that's not genuine. I'll get in trouble on my account. So I'll do a bit of research on them, but for a £5, I think it was worth a shot.
Do you want to throw Jason's comment up there?
Oh, go on. What is it?
He put, I picked up a limited edition Concord teddy in a box for £10 with all the paperwork. He's hoping to achieve nearly £100.
Oh, nice. Concord teddy, as in the airplane teddy. I'm assuming that's what it is. But that, yeah, I'd have picked that up all day long.
Yeah,
definitely. Adrian also says he's got future plans for his channel, opening subscription and mystery boxes. Yeah, they're good videos. I like watching that kind of stuff. So yeah, give it a try. What kind of boxes are you going to do, Adrian?
Death by Glamour said, I bought my mama GHD one time for Christmas, turned out to be fake as anything, it blew up after a week.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah. I'd always say if you're buying GHD, unless you're buying it off us, always try to go to a reputable company.
But Jason says yes, it was the airplane teddy. Cool. So that is a nice find. That really nice. Was that your stomach?
Where's my belly?
Jesus, did you hear that?
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Let's just hope it stays in my belly. Okay.
Plush toy. One of my hauls wouldn't be complete without a plush. Nearly always pick up plush. Nice plushes. These Frankenweenie ones are good to sell. What did we sell the last one of these for? I've not picked up one of these for a while, but they normally go for good money. This was £1, but they normally...
You're normally looking at 20-25 quid, aren't you?
Yeah, it might not be as much as that because I've not sold one for a while, but I certainly...
Coming up to Halloween, it might be.
Oh, yeah. Good. Up here for thinking.
And, right, I'm so glad he got one because the other week he missed out on one and he did nothing but whinge about it for the rest of the car boot. Because some woman picked it up in front of him.
Yeah, it did annoy me because she literally, I was just going and she got it. I'm like, no, how dare you? I've got 2 Furby Connects, and the Connect ones are the more expensive ones because these are the ones that you use the app on. Don't start him off. Don't.
They're so annoying.
These are good, because they have more phrases. Oh.
There we go. I want the baby.
These have got the colour eyes.
There you are.
There you are.
Hello, good hi.
You could put him on your head there.
Okay. Probably make more sense.
Okay, that's not going to shut up now.
Where's his eye mask?
Oh, yeah.
Good night.
Send him to bed.
Okay.
Good night.
Hello, Naba. Good night, bestie.
Good night, bestie. Last time it said good night, I'll be back. That was a bit freaky.
Do you want to stick Jason's comment up? Anyone sold a Tomland Derby Racing Championship and Grand Formula 1?
That's very specific.
Game. Cannot seem to find anything about it.
No. Not me.
No, we don't pick stuff like that because one thing we do stay away from, isn't it?
No, I've not. You'll just have to do the usual bit of research and see if you can find it. And if you can't, you just got to put a number on it.
And do you want to put the next one up, which is Adrian's? Yeah.
All being well, subscription boxes like Geek Gear and random mystery boxes off eBay, just a bit of fun. Yeah, I like watching those kind of videos. The more you spend, the better, because then there's more risk. So get £1,000 box, Adrian, and open it, and then we'll see how exciting it is then.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what you should do, Adrian. Oh, I don't know if I can say this. Can I say it? I might get in trouble. I have no idea. No, I have no idea how to do this, but I've seen people opening boxes from the dark web, mystery boxes from the dark web.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be saying that.
Okay. Let's delete it.
Moving on.
Move on. But have anyone else seen them? Because they're really weird.
Adrian, don't listen to him. He's a bad influence.
They're the ones you need to... I'm not selling to go search for it, but they're the ones you need to open.
Yeah, I don't think
Got like severed fingers and things.
Where are you finding this stuff to watch?
I don't know.
God forbid anybody looks at your search engine.
Oh, Jesus. Jason says, picked up a Build-A-Bear with a Harley Davidson jacket for £1. I would pick that up. I would. For the jacket, really. Unless it's a really good bear. But yeah, definitely for the jacket. I always like to pick up, if you see the guitars, the Build-A-Bear guitars that sometimes come with the bears, they're worth getting because I sold a guitar for a silly amount of money. They're quite good sellers.
We did say this on the last one, though, didn't we? Sometimes it's more the accessories rather than the bear that sells for good money.
Ronnie's reckons that they might not be real, those dark web
Let's hope
boxes.
not, because I'd rather not people be uncovering severed fingers.
Well,
and
I might have been exaggerating. There wasn't a severed finger, but there was some weird stuff. Like one of them had a video in it, and they played this video, and it had like weird clips on it. You know, like what's the Ring? You know, the Ring, where they have that video, and it just has random sort of clips that all link to a story. It had something like that on it. It was proper freaky.
I'm not leaving you alone anymore. You're dangerous.
Needs
24-hour monitoring, this boy.
I picked up this. I don't normally buy CDs and media, but it's the latest Rocket Man soundtrack, and it was 75p. I just picked that up, even if I don't resell it. I might, keep it and put it with the DVD if I get a DVD or something. But yeah, 75p.
Put it with something Elton.
Put it somewhere else, yeah.
I said Elton.
Oh, sorry. I got this. Is it a limited edition?
And TKA, you better not be picking up any severed anythings. He said, at least we now know Chris's next crazy pickup.
Yeah.
You dare come home with anything alive or severed. That is divorce material.
Adrian says I am subscribed to dark web mystery box channels. Oh God. So, this Snoopy original box. Oh crap.
Language.
No, crap's all right. That's not a swear word. It needs a little bit of a clean up. Oh, it's very bright. But it's got this special edition print thing on his foot. It's in a box, as you can see.
Bye, James. James has got to go. His missus is making him watch a new TV program with Martin Freeman in.
Oh, what is that? I like Martin Freeman.
I was waiting for that.
What's the program, James? Just before you go, that was £2. So hopefully there's some money in that. And I picked up another plush from Trolls, the film.
He is cute.
I've not seen this one before. It's the only real reason why I picked him up.
We have had him, just not that big.
No, he's quite a big one.
Yeah, we've had a smaller version of him.
He was £1, so I've got some Trolls DVDs and stuff. So I would normally put that with something like that.
I think James has gone. He's not answering us.
Oh, he's gone, has he?
You're going to have to search for it yourself.
Yeah. DBG. There used to be this horrid website years ago called
Forced Existence.
Oh, right.
Or something. Had awful gorglows of real. Yes. I used to. Sadly, I'm not saying I used to watch these, but I have had knowledge of them in the past. It's like real life things that have been caught on camera and they're sick as hell.
I'm going to have a look at that later.
No, you're not.
Forcedexistence.com. That
Lots
sounds
of weird
good.
porn, etc.
Sounds good. James is back.
No idea. I'm being bribed with tea and cookies. Shout your missus and ask her what it is before you go off, and then we can have a look.
Peaky Blinders, and we keep saying that we haven't even watched a single one of these Peaky Blinders, even though some of it is filmed in Stockport. Oh, and you'll know that anyway, probably, Matt, anyway, because you're fairly local, aren't you? But yeah, filmed around Stockport and stuff.
Sailor Bridge, yeah.
You know where the theatre is. Yeah, but we need to watch Peaky Blinders.
Death by Glamour said the website's been shut down since I wonder why. I'm pretty sure watching people get the skulls crushed like melons under cars is probably not what people want to watch. Right,
for the first time I've picked up a Sony Walkman with a cassette in it, which I've no clue what's on it at the moment because I've not been able to get this working. This thing will not run. Now, is there a secret to getting these going? Because I've taken the batteries out, yeah. It doesn't really run properly. It kind of winds slowly, then it comes to a stop. I can't hear anything in the headphone port. So I'm struggling with this. And he wanted £5 and paid £4 mainly because I wanted to keep it for myself, but it don't work properly. I'm not having much luck with electronics lately. I seem to be picking up duffs all the time. It's getting annoying now, and I'm starting to not pick them up, not pick electronics.
I'm a bit like a stuck record at the moment. Sorry about the pun. But I keep saying that he needs to find a tape head cleaner and try that.
Anyone got any ideas? Oh, hang on a minute. I think Retro has said something. Oh, Retro said he's a Black Country boy. Sorry, I thought you were a bit more local than that. Band might need changing. Oh, I'm no good at doing this stuff. I'll open it up and I'll see if I can see anything obvious. If there's nothing obvious, I'll just have to sell it for spares. I'm useless at this.
Kris and his good old friend Google will open it up.
Yeah, well, I'll get on YouTube and I'll find someone who's opened it up.
Yes, Media Lad says new belts. That's George.
Okay. South London Reseller, you need to watch Peaky Blinders. Yeah, I think we need to watch it.
This is a bit like the Breaking Bad thing, isn't it? Where everyone's going, watch it, watch it, watch it, and we're like, and then when it's all done, we just like binge watched it and loved it.
Yeah. Right, the last bits that I picked up were these, and these could be good buy. These could be good buys. These, and I say I don't buy electronics, but I couldn't not buy these. It's two TomToms with the large screens on. I don't know which models they are, but I think they're the fairly decent ones because they've got the big screens on them, and they come with the suckers and the wires for each one. And I've turned them on and they both work. I think I might have to plug them into the computer to get them updated because I think the software might be a bit out of date on them. But these were £1 each, as they are with all the bits. £1. These are these. Has anyone sold these before? Because I don't really do electronics very often because I have really bad luck with buying it. But any idea on these? Two decent TomToms.
I think you can't have gone wrong with those at £1 each.
Surely not. £1 each. They've got to be worth it.
And I know a lot of cars these days, the newer cars have like Apple Play and things built in, but there's still a lot of older ones out there where people will use sat navs.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless people are just relying on phones now, using like their iPhones and stuff. And
Vintage Vandal. Where's it gone? Jumps up when you're about to touch it. That sounded wrong. This channel is just filth. My mate Vince has done lots of Walkmans on his YouTube. He's got okay. Can you paste the channel in here or give us the channel name and I'll have a look for it. That might be useful. I'm not sure about UK, but the US only ones with lifetime maps sell. Tommy says that. I think they sell all right here in the UK.
My mate Vince is the YouTube name. He's not my mate. Oh, that's a good one. Feeling flush.
Okay. I totally read your comment wrong.
Oh, that's classic.
Well, I'll not forget the name anyway. I'll search for it in a bit. Okay. In fact, because otherwise I'm going to forget, aren't I? While we're on.
With instant.
Shut up.
Come on, people got better things to do than sit and watch you look for somebody.
Why have they?
Because they have.
No, they haven't.
And we're at our hour on 1 hour and 10, so are you done?
No, I haven't. I've done that one. Stop rushing me. Something you all need to check, and it came to light in the Monumental Reselling group today. Andrew brought the question up, and that is that he found that for the last few months at least, he'd not been receiving his £10 credit for promoted listings and listing upgrades on eBay. So if you've got a featured shop, you get a £10 credit for use on those two items. So you can either use it on listing upgrades for things like photographs and extra subtitles and things, or you can use it for promoted listings, which is the one that most of us are going to use it for. But he mentioned that he'd not been getting his £10 credit on his bills for the last few months. So I eventually, after some comments, I initially thought you weren't allowed to use it on promoted listings, but yes, you are allowed. I checked it. And I then decided to go and have a look at my last bills. And since April, so since the turn of the new financial year, since April, I've not had any of those credits and any of those £10 credits on any of my bills since April. So I worked out that because you don't automatically get £10, you get £10. Say I spent £50 on promoted listings, I would get £10 off. But if I only spent £5 on promoted listings, I'd only get £5. So I worked out that I'm owed about £44 over the last few months. So I've got onto eBay and they're looking at it, and they have spoke to me and said, because I talked to them about this group that we've got going. I have a contact at eBay, which is very useful, and she has said to me, if anyone is having the same problem, so I would urge all of you, if you have a featured shop or above, to check at least your last 6 months worth of bills to make sure you've had that credit. If you've not had it and you're entitled to it, you need to go to the eBay for Business official Facebook group or page. Find it. It's only just recently started, about a week or 2 weeks ago. eBay for Business UK. Search that on Facebook. You can message them directly. Tell them that you're having this issue. They're expecting a lot of messages, because I know at least 6 people that have messaged them already. So just message them and say you've got an issue with your £10 credit. They need to know when was the last time you received the credit. So if you can search your bills for the last time you received it, and your eBay username. If you message those 2 things, they will start looking into that problem for you. So that's a bit easier than getting on the phone waiting however long and then having a to and fro. Oh, then you've got to wait 72 hours for a response. So if you've got that specific issue, get on the Facebook page and message them direct, tell them that issue, and they will look at it immediately for you.
South London Mail says he says he don't think he's received the free packaging.
Where is that? Where is he? Have I missed him? I'm not even seeing that. Oh yeah, no, not even seeing that comment. So South London Reseller as the packaging. Right, the thing with the packaging, right, is that you don't need to receive. Can someone just, what's all that? Can someone just delete those comments, guys? The thing with the packaging.
Is that me, are you?
Well, no, one of our tools will delete them. The thing with the packaging voucher is you don't need to receive that on an email. If you go log in online and go to your My eBay page, your overview, you will see that voucher code at the top, so you don't need to wait for the email. Also, if you go to the eBay store on eBay, obviously the eBay store that sells the packaging, so if you find that and you go and buy whatever you want to buy, the voucher will automatically appear when you go to checkout. So it should be there ready for you to use. So you don't have to wait for that email to come in, because quite often, I think 3 or 4 times this year, the emails have been late I think last month we didn't even get an email, but it's there. The voucher's there. The code is on your My eBay overview page. It's there at the top.
We've got a massive issue here with this.
Have we got any tools in?
We've only got retro reselling because Peter's gone and Adrian's gone.
Okay.
I think we need to wrap up if we've got this going on.
No, I'm not stopping because some idiot's in. Someone boot him out. You carry on talking. I'll see if I can boot him. Spanner me. I'll do it for DBG.
Death by Glamour said they've got nothing like that on eBay Ireland. They don't even have a seller hub. So will it not be the same for those, or like anybody in America and stuff like that?
It might be different because add moderator. It might be different because it's UK. Unfortunately, I'm just talking about UK at the moment.
Oliver Breen said, so since they changed the 30-day listing, etc., then might have something to do with the change back in March. Could that have had anything to do with when things have started to go wrong? Yeah,
it could be that. I'm just seeing if anyone else on here would like to spanner.
We're going to be wrapping up shortly anyway, aren't we? So, Tea Cakes has just joined us late as usually. Yeah, we are. We're pretty much getting ready to close up shortly, but I'm sure you can go back if you're like really desperate and bored.
Yeah, you can go back and watch. I need to just find this comment from South London because I can't take it off. There it is. Yeah, so I just wanted to mention that issue with eBay's promoted listings credit, or because I've got that problem at the moment.
Tommy Bernard said, just had this chat with some Aussie sellers and they didn't have it. That's the only way to communicate with eBay now that you have it. That's the only way to communicate with eBay now that you have it available. I only call for GSP.
Who's that?
Tommy Bernard.
I'll have to have a look at that. I'm getting distracted. The only other thing I wanted to mention, and that is if you're in the northwest of the UK, like Manchester area and stuff, I've started this new Quidbid Facebook group. Now, there's nothing in it for me at all. There is nothing, financial in it for me. I've just started this group up. It's a buy-sell page, a bit like the others, but it's all about an auction and it's all about bidding from £1 upwards. The last person who bids on an item that you're selling is the person that wins it. Basically, that is the basic level about these Quidbid. So they're all the raised, these Quidbid pages at the moment, but I noticed that there were none in Manchester. So I've started one up. So if you search Quidbid Manchester or Quidbid Northwest on Facebook, feel free to join it. I'm trying to get the numbers up before we open it up because I don't want people putting stuff up for auction and there not being enough people in the group for them to get any bids on their items. So yeah, have a search for that.
Got a few people here trying to get rid of this guy.
Does anyone want to be?
South Reseller said, make me a mod, please.
Okay.
TK says, give me a spanner, we'll be gone.
Sorry, I will do. It's just when I'm using StreamYard, I can't do it on StreamYard. So let's just see. I'll put Tommy on there. I don't know if you
Tommy
can.
Bernard said spanner.
All right. I'll add Tommy on. Tea Cakes. I'm going to give Tea Cakes the power. Can we boot this person out? Let me just see what I can do. Remove.
You always get one, don't you? That just have to jump in and try and ruin it all.
Absolute knobs. Thanks,
Sorry
guys.
about this, guys. We've done quite well. We've not really had any of these, have we?
I know. I've been lucky on my channel, really. I've not had too many idiots, but you always get one, don't you?
Tommy Bernard said he's gone for 300 seconds.
That'll do. And I'll have a look for his username. If I block him on YouTube, I'm assuming he won't be able to join us again.
Yeah. I think people need to get off and go live their lives now because TKA is off as well now.
Okay.
So, nice chatting to you.
Pommy Pickers, Rod is in the house. You've come in just in time for us to finish, and I'm going to remind everybody that Rod is on our show this time next week at 8 o'clock UK time, 5 a.m. in Australia. And
Tommy, you've missed the bit where we've all agreed we're having a pajama party. Yeah. Oh, not Tommy, Pommy.
Rod.
Yeah.
We've got Tommy, Pommy, Rod. We've got everyone in.
Oh my god. Yeah, Pommy, we're having a pajama party, so feel free to wear your pajamas because we will be.
Will we? I was only joking about that.
Oh no, I'm serious. We are having a pajama party.
So, yeah. So tune in next week, and I think we'll just wrap it up there.
Yeah, we need to because this guy's still here.
What is he doing? Get a life.
Yeah.
So let's just go and remove that, and we are pretty much done. Anyone got any last words before I put our closing titles up?
No. Well, thank you guys for joining us again. It's been a pleasure as always, and I look forward to seeing you in our PJs next week. And if Kris wants to go by the fact he doesn't wear pajamas, then you're all going to have a bloody shock.
Yeah, you're going to be so jealous. Okay, let's just go. Let's call it a day.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
And thanks for helping us out with the idiot that joined us as well.
Thanks, people.
Cheers, thanks
Tune in next week for the Australian special.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.